with another halftime report as the Lakers down by 8 to the Cavs. Uh, yeah, this is really unfortunate news. Anthony Davis is out with flu-like symptoms, so I guess he was feeling sick, which explains why he started off really slow to start the game. He tried to play through it, so I'll give him props for that. But unfortunately, he went out with flu-like symptoms. So it's going to be extremely hard to win this game without Anthony Davis. Right, that's just the truth of the matter. Lakers down 49-57 at the half. LeBron's doing all he can. The bench did a phenomenal job of actually putting us up. The bench came in and gave us a lead, but unfortunately, the Cavs are really stacked, guys. The Cavs are really stacked, so this is going to be really hard to win. Is it possible? There's an outside puncher's chance. If everything goes good in the second half, we might have a shot at the end, but most likely not, man. This is going to be a really tough game to win. We have no rim protection, and I think this opens the eyes of a lot of Laker fans. I've been saying we're still a trade away. I would like to get more size on this team because even though I love Thomas Bryant, Damian Jones is serviceable at times, but they're still undersized. We need a legit 7-footer. You see Jarrett Allen is feasting. Beverly has been horrible, though. Got to say, Beverly has been trash. I don't care that he made a three-pointer in that first half. His defense is not up to par. His offense is definitely, it slows us down to start out of the gates. And I can't wait till he gets traded, to be honest with you, man. I don't even want him coming off the bench. But look, bottom line is this. Very commendable job by the bench that came in, try to keep us afloat. Russ, 10 points, 2 assists, 9 points for Thomas Bryant, very productive minutes. Austin Reeves with 4 off the bench. But again, man, we're very short-handed. We gave up 22 to Jarrett Allen. That's horrific. But it explains, again, the good news is AD is not hurt. Right, flu-like symptoms. He should be back next game or so. The bad news is he's out this game, and that reduces our chances of winning significantly. I mean, he is the game plan. Play through AD. Without AD, the game plan changes completely. Now we're gonna, put more pressure on LeBron James and the role players to step up on the road versus a complete team. So again, just our luck, guys. Just our luck that Jarrett Allen, the player that happens to come back tonight versus us, who was out, is leading them in the charge, and our best player, who is leading us in the charge, is out for the night. So again, bad news, good news. Bad news is we might most likely lose this game. The good news is we'll get AD back likely the next game. So that is the good news. But still, a lot of things we could break down from this game, from this first half. Size matters, like I've been saying. And sure enough, they out rebounded us 22-17 in that first half, especially without Anthony Davis. They're moving the rock better than us. We have started to play hero ball here in this first half, and it's not working out. Like I said, I like Westbrook better when he's a pass first player, but he came out aggressive tonight, and that's fine. But it's so much better when he's pass first because everybody gets involved. We need to share the rock, especially without AD there, to have a chance tonight. J Sports Enthusiast, appreciate you, bro. He said, you got to get a trade going. We need shooting desperately. If AD or Bron go down, we low-key stagnant on offense. Genie needs to use those picks. We also need size. As you can tell, brother, I agree. Thanks so much for Super Chat. I agree, and we also need size because at the end of the day, we're getting exploited in that paint, man. We really don't have any rim protection outside of Anthony Davis. Thomas Bryant's the closest thing to that, but he is a little bit undersized on the defensive end. So I would like to have another big. Somebody mentioned JaVale McGee. Anything of the sorts, any legit 7-footer that could actually block shots and contest, because we cannot give up 22 to Jarrett Allen in the first half. He is the reason they're up for sure. Purple and Gold, appreciate you, bro. He said AD gonna run out that tunnel like Paul Pierce. That would be nice. That would really lift up our spirits, but most likely not. I think he gave it a go tonight, so I'll give him props for at least trying. But he probably felt like throwing up. Flu-like symptoms are not easy to play through, man. Not everybody's Jordan. You know what I'm saying? So, I wish him a speedy recovery. Hopefully he's good. Man, this holiday season, a lot of people getting sick. So, drink your teas, guys, all of that good stuff. Joseph, thanks for the Cash App. My guy said, injured players always return against the Lakers. Facts, man. And it's truly a disappointment. But, hey, we got to beat the teams at their best. Unfortunately, we're not at our best. That's the worst part. We lost 2 players tonight, Wenyen Gabriel and now Anthony Davis. That's a huge part of our inside presence. Both of those guys are solid defensive players. So, it's going to be almost impossible to win. We're on the road. They're firing on all cylinders. They're healthy. We're not. All right. and we lost our best player just now. So it's going to be really, really tough to win. Only way this happens in the second half, and the only shot the Lakers actually have to win, is LeBron James goes loco. I'm talking 40 points at the end of the night. He has 11 right now, so he's about 29 short. And then we're going to need Patrick Beverley to just, I don't know, get suspended or something, because the way he's playing, bruh. The way he's playing right now, bruh. You know, we're super stagnant with him out there on the court. All right, 16 minutes, and it's felt like he's played 40, but in a negative way. Lonnie Walker, we're going to need him to step up big time. All right, knock down your shots. Dennis Schroeder, man, he makes a lot of mistakes that I don't like. This is why I wasn't in favor of him starting, but he got to be better in the second half. Russ, we need the playmaker first. All right, we need the playmaker first in order to have a shot to win tonight. If he's going to be the aggressive one and miss shots and layups, it's going to be more microscope without Anthony Davis, all right? Thomas Bryant, keep doing what you're doing, because he was phenomenal that first half. And then Austin Reeves, we need more from him as well. So even just to have a shot, everybody else has to step up, but it's really deflating to the team that Anthony Davis is out. And it also shows that we could use another big man. For sure, we can use another big man. But let's see what happens in the second half. I still haven't given up on the Lakers. Still going to watch, still excited. I'm especially happy at the fact that Anthony Davis wasn't an injury. When he went back to the locker room, we didn't get a report till like 10 minutes later. Those 10 minutes felt like an hour. Laker Nation. So we got to take the positives, man. We got to take our little small victories when we have a chance. Tasia says knockdown shots. Absolutely. That helps for sure. William says if we had Dwight, Allen wouldn't be killing us like this. Who knows, man? Because Dwight Howard is still nice, but he wasn't the player that he was the previous seasons last year for us. So that's just a fact. Maybe part of that is the way he was utilized. But overall, yeah, any sort of size would have helped for sure. Dan, we need you to suit up and get in the game. Honestly, I'd probably knock down more shots accidentally than Patrick Beverley does on purpose. So, and I'm not even joking, right? This is why we need another big. This literally shows why we need Turner. Facts, Tasia, facts. And if it's not Turner, it could at least be another big, maybe like is Willie Cauley-Stein with a team right now? We could use a legit 7-footer who can jump a little bit and contest some shots, because let's be honest, I love Thomas Bryant, and I think he's phenomenal. When we go up against the Jared Allens, just like the other night we went up against certain players, they're going to go over him, right, with their athleticism. It's a very athletic league. And, what is he, like 6'9", 6'10"? So, he's lacking a little bit in the size department. He's going up against a legit 7-footer. So they're taking advantage of that. And then I could tell that AD was sick earlier in the game because the energy was not there. Everybody was tweeting, oh, what was going on? How come AD's not guarding Jared Allen? Was because it turns out he had the flu. So, again, I'll give him props for even trying. Shout out to AD, man. He's been a real trooper. Get well soon, champ. We're going to need you back on the court ASAP. But this should be an eye-opener for the Lakers front office, why I keep saying we're like 1 or 2 trades away from being legit, because a legit contender, if a star goes down, somebody else will step up, have a big game, give you a shot to win the game. And I'm not talking about LeBron. I'm talking about somebody else, another role player, right? Somebody said Hassan Whiteside. Honestly, I'd take a flyer on him right now. Legit 7-footer. I don't know if he's in basketball game shape, but I know he's like 30 or something like that, right? So he's still at the right age. But you know what, guys? Tonight, chance to win in the second half. Everybody has to lock in and give us a chance. We're down by 8. Honestly, I knew that Donovan Mitchell and those guys were going to get whatever they wanted, but it's especially not true without Anthony Davis patrolling the painted area. So we got to make sure that we, lock in defensively as a unit. And that means we got to rotate, we got to communicate and all of that just to have a shot tonight. If not, this game could get blown wide open in the second half. That's the unfortunate truth. So 123 says we can still take this game, Dan. It ain't over till it's over. Facts. But the chances of that have slimmed down significantly without Anthony Davis. He has been our go-to, and we have ran everything to him. So yeah, without him, we took a nosedive in the chances department. However, basketball's basketball. When a team has a lot of heart, they'll play through it, and they will give you a chance regardless, right? So I hope that happens. I'm really hoping now that LeBron James takes over in the second half. Is Bam an unrestricted free agent? I don't think so. He should be restricted. I'm not sure. I got to look over that contract, but I don't think so. He says, stop playing LeBron at center. Man, we really undersized, bro. We really undersized. What I want them to stop doing, though, is throwing a 3-guard lineup of Patrick Beverly, Russell Westbrook, and whatever other guard they want to throw out there. We need to use a Troy Brown Jr. We need to use Juan Toscano even. Any size we have, it's going to be utilized. It should be utilized, right? He said, Barkley poisoned AD. Stop it, man. Stop it. Not the flu. The flu has been going around, man. A lot of friends in my family have caught it, so I wish everybody a speedy recovery, man. My brother's currently sick. My little nephew's currently sick, so they haven't even been able to come to visit. So hopefully they get well soon. Prayers up. But overall, it's just, you know, it's that time of the season. So it's unfortunate that it happened to AD while he's balling the heck out, but hopefully he rests and he comes back stronger and better than ever. He said, at this rate, Dan can't even play center for us. No. I do not wish to play center, man. That's a death wish for me, man. You're trying to get me killed out there with asthma playing center? Dudes are gonna be just crushing me down low. It's gonna be horrible, man. You don't want to see that. He never play Bev or Jones again. Patrick Beverly he is who I thought he was, man. I've never been a fan of his. I've always thought he's overrated. And that's exactly what he has been for the Lakers. So I can't wait till they either trade him or bench him. But for now, man, we got to roll with the punches. For right now, he's with the team. I got to root for him. So wish the best, you know, hope for the best, expect the worst, and prepare for whatever the result is, man. Because honestly, AD going down takes a lot of hype out of this game for me, personally. I wanted AD to continue what he was doing and for the Lakers to continue rolling. The only way I'll get hyped is if the Lakers somehow muster out a win out of this and get me excited again. But till AD gets back, you know, we're going to have to temper some of the expectations. Let's be honest. That AD and LeBron are the main two components that we need healthy at all times in order to be competitive. He said, hey, Dan, do you believe Anthony Davis is the face of this year's team? Prayers to AD. I hope he feels better soon. He sure is. He sure is, man. The last 10 games or so, he has not only taken the torch from LeBron, but he has lit a second torch. He's holding 2 torches right now. So we need him. You know, he's holding both of our torches. And I'm telling you, man, it's a huge blow. But the blessing is that he did not get hurt. So that is a huge blessing. I'd much rather AD get sick, as bad as that sounds, than hurt. Because if he's hurt, that could set us back. Right. So Anthony Davis being sick could be a night thing or a 2-game thing max, and then he'll be back. Right. Him being hurt, who knows how long that could take. So this is best case scenario for us, believe it or not. He said, Dudley can shoot better than Beverly. Facts. That is true. Like I said, I could probably make more shots on accident than Beverly can make on purpose. And I mean that wholeheartedly. I mean, did you guys see that shot that Austin Reeves, I think it was a pass and it went in? That was a crazy shot by accident. That was nuts. We need some trades done. I believe so too, especially to bluster up that front court, man. We need a legit 7-footer to back up AD. And I love Thomas Bryant, but I wouldn't mind sliding him down to the power forward or as a backup center. There's no problem with it. But see, the real issue becomes when we need somebody to step up in case of an injury. Or if AD needs some help up front, we don't have another 7-footer. Everybody else is, 6'9", 6'8", 6'10", and below. So we need somebody else who has good size. We're gonna struggle when we go up against size like this. They got Jared Allen, they got Mobley, they got Kevin Love. All those guys can get buckets in the paint. AD's our best player, and that's bad news because of his health. He's been a lot better, man. And the flu could have happened to anybody. And it's been happening to a lot of people. So I don't want to overreact on that. Like I said, it's definitely a blessing that that's the issue and not something worse, right? I don't know why they signed Jones over Dwight and Whiteside. Yeah, look, Jones could be flipped or cut at some point. That could happen. So let's just wait and see what happens there. Jones has not been a valuable piece for us at all. I actually thought he'd be a little bit better than he has been. So he's underwhelmed for sure. I never expected a lot out of him, though. A lot of people thought he was going to be the starting center. I was shocked when he was starting in preseason, to be honest with you. I thought, Thomas Bryant would get that over him just based off of skill alone. The fact that he gets stretched the floor, hit threes, and finish around the basket, right? So he always brings the energy. So Thomas Bryant is doing his part. It's just that, and it's not his fault that Jared Allen is like 7'10". out here, you know, with his athleticism doing crazy things. So it's not his fault, man. And it's unfortunate. But the second half's about to start. Let's hope for the best, man. Anticipate the worst. I'll see you guys here for the post-game recap, man. Go Lakers. We still believe, baby. Let's get it.